Well, it's been a while since we've got some COD zombies. I mean, the last time was in 2020 with Cold War zombies. And I know a couple of you guys may be raising up your hands saying, well, what about Vanguard zombies? But let me reassure you, that was just a collective nightmare we all had together. It didn't actually happen. It's not a real thing. Anyways, yeah, it's been since 2020 that we've got some COD zombies, and if the rumors are to be believed that Call of Duty is going to have a year break in 2023, it would mean that we are not going to be getting zombies until Treyarch's next release in 2024, which is 2 whole years from now. Definitely a long wait. Of course, this is all barring that something crazy doesn't happen with Modern Warfare 2 and it gets a zombies game mode, which I've talked about the possibilities of that in a separate video that I'll link on screen if you guys want to check out. But assuming that doesn't happen and that we really won't be seeing some official COD Zombies game mode until 2024, I thought it'd be fun just to kind of just look towards that future of 2024 and our next iteration of zombies, because I know we are all left on a bad note with the last experience we've had with zombies, but to me, I just get really excited thinking about what we could get in 2024. I mean, there's so much potential this game could have, and I mean, there's like so many reasons for this. I think kind of the biggest one is the development time that this game is going to get. Because keep in mind, this game is coming out in 2024, and the last time Treyarch released a game was in 2020 with Cold War, right? So that's 4 whole years of development time. That's more than any Call of Duty probably ever. Like, that is a ton of time to just be working on the game. And I mean, I can just think about the last time Treyarch ever got more time to work on a game. I mean, you remember it used to be just Treyarch and Infinity Ward, and then they added Sledgehammer, and then Treyarch got an extra year. And you know what game they gave us? They freaking gave us Black Ops 3, one of my favorite Call of Duty games of all time, especially for zombies. Like, Black Ops 3 zombies is just legendary. So imagine what Treyarch's going to do once they get even another year on top of that. Like, there's just so much potential here for this game just based off the development time. And I know a lot of people, when they hear more development, they're just thinking like more content, and I'm sure that there's going to be more content. We may get an extra zombies map that we wouldn't normally get, but to me, what I'm really looking forward to from this extra year of development is that we should be seeing a higher quality of maps. Like, the quality of these maps should be better, and we should be getting a bunch of crazy side things, like little detail things that haven't been there in the past. And I just think about things like the music that we didn't have in Cold War. There's going to be time to actually add that music and add a ton of different songs for all the different things. That is super important in my opinion, because how lacking music was in Cold War, it really took away from that experience. And for them to come back and just have that extra time to add quality to these maps, and that includes music, side Easter eggs, or really any of the other small unique details, whatever it may be, or just even the locations of maps. They won't have to just be reusing stuff from the campaign. They're going to actually have time to build zombies maps from scratch and make them unique for that zombies experience. Like, all of that is extremely exciting to me, much more exciting than just getting more content because they have more time to develop. To me, the more important thing is most definitely the quality that we could expect to see from this next zombies experience. Just thinking about it is just so freaking exciting. But there's still so much more to be excited for, because another thing that we recently learned is that Outbreak seems to be coming back with COD 2024, and more than that, it seems like it's going to be free to play. Yes, you heard me correctly. All signs are pointing towards Outbreak being free to play inside of COD 2024, probably tied to actually Warzone 2 whenever Treyarch takes over development of that also. Now, if you guys want to hear more on where this is coming from and all that, I actually made a video specifically on this that I'll link on screen. You guys could check that out if you want to hear the whole story of why we know Outbreak is going to be free to play. But regardless though, I mean, the fact that Outbreak is free to play is just insane, because we already know how popular it was with Cold War zombies, and just imagine how much more popular it could be when it's free to play. Like, that is just going to be insane for the zombies game mode. Like, potentially zombies could really pop off again solely because of this. Because just imagine all the people who haven't played zombies before, and then they download Outbreak, they try it out and say, hey, this is pretty fun, but then they could stay stay playing that, and some of them will just only play Outbreak, but then also a large portion would want to actually play those round-based maps, and then they buy into the full game and they experience everything Zombies has to offer. And to me, that just gives Zombies so much potential for a huge bounce back to something that it could be once again. And of course, this isn't where it stops, because there's still another humongous thing that we have to take into account with COD Zombies 2024, because as we know, it seems like Call of Duty is going into a 2-year cycle, so every game is going to have 2 years of support, including the next Zombies experience, COD 2024, right? So this means this next Zombies game is probably going to be the biggest Zombies game ever, because like the first year, it's probably going to have at the minimum 6 maps, right? And then it's going to get a second year and probably also getting 6 maps on top of that. Like, it's going to have 12 brand new maps just in the game alone, not including the potential of a Zombies Chronicles 2 or anything like that. Like, just from new maps that it's going to get, that's 12 maps in total. That is just insane to me. Like, this game could be absolutely humongous. So that's not even taking into account Outbreak, if you want to count that in, like the crazy experience potentially Outbreak could be inside this game also. Like, that's just a ton of Zombies content. But it doesn't just stop there, because with that second year, as we have recently learned with Modern Warfare 2, they're just not going to continuously update it. There's actually going to be a second year expansion. And I imagine probably something that's going to happen with this second year expansion is that we could finally see Zombies Chronicles 2. Like, I think that's very realistic at this point. I know it's hard to believe it, because how many times have people made videos talking about Zombie Chronicles 2 is happening for sure this time, but I mean, this time it seems like very realistic. Like, if there is an expansion for COD 2024 in 2025, then to me, it's just obvious that they're going to do Zombies Chronicles 2. Like, that's going to happen, right? So if they do this, we're going to see a lot of the maps remastered once again. And I know everyone's heads jump to all the Victus maps or Mob of the Dead or Call of the Dead that haven't been remastered yet, but I mean, at this point, it's going to be 2025, and that's already 9 years almost after Black Ops 3 release. So potentially, we could be seeing Black Ops 3 maps being remastered in this Zombies Chronicles 2, or heck, we could even see Black Ops 4 Zombies maps remastered with this Zombies Chronicles 2. Like, there's so much potential for this, and honestly, I'd be interested to see a couple Black Ops 4 Zombies maps remastered to see if it really is just Black Ops 4 holding those maps back, or the maps are also bad. But that's just a side thought. But overall, I mean, just thinking about everything this Zombies game could have, the quality of the maps that they potentially have because the extra time they had to develop, the free-to-play Outbreak, 2 years of support, and potentially Zombies Chronicles 2, meaning like this would be like the biggest Zombies game ever just in terms of content. Like, that is just so much freaking potential on so many different levels. Regardless though, that's everything I really wanted to say to you guys. I just wanted to look forward to the future of COD Zombies, and I know some people don't feel the same way, but to me, there is just so much excitement for the future of COD Zombies. I really think that with this next game, they can really pop off again. There's just so much potential from the things that are pretty likely, like things that we expect to happen. So to me, so much potential for the future of COD Zombies, but the only problem is that it's still 2 freaking years away. But regardless though, those are my thoughts on the future of COD Zombies, and I love to hear your guys's. Do you guys agree with me in my overly positive and optimistic future of COD Zombies, or are you not nearly as optimistic and do you have your doubts? Let me know what you think regardless of what you think down in the comment section below. Regardless though, that's going to wrap it up for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and all that great stuff. But I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or when the heck it may be. And laters, guys.